Greetings everybody, Glenn here, and I've got a subscription box for you today. Today I'm going over the collector's case for March. Yeah, March. Collector's case for March. This is the space theme. So in selected boxes, we've got I believe it's a LeVar Burton autograph. They also have the Sure Thing box, which you can get for a little bit more, which guarantees you that autograph. But this is the basic collector's case box. It runs about 25 bucks a month, plus shipping and taxes in there, you know, the standard stuff. They're 4 to 6 collectible items. We talked about the random autograph, and their focus is those collectibles. So let's dig into collector's case and see what we've got. Alright, we're going to start with the shirt, and it's a nice bright blue shirt. This is actually the shirt, the same color as my Mustang, and it is a Star Trek shirt. Live long and prosper. I dig this shirt. It's kind of a lyrical play on the Keep Calm and Carry On shirts that you see, not as much anymore, but they were a big thing for a while. Very simple, nice nice shirt. I love having the little Star Trek Starfleet symbol up there. Very simple, very cool shirt. Shirt quality is okay. It's not very soft, but it's a thicker shirt, so it's definitely going to stand up to washing and things like that, which a lot of these shirts don't necessarily. So, t-shirt. Alright, we've got a lot of things in this case. Let's start with this. We've got a bobblehead. This is Finn from The Force Awakens, Star Wars. This is actually the first Finn figure I've gotten. I don't have any pops or anything from Finn, but now I've got a bobblehead. Now notice this isn't branded the Wobblers or anything like that, which would be down here. This is just a straight Finn bobblehead, and I think that has to do with the Star Wars licensing. It's still Funko. It's just not branded as one of their Wobblers. Probably something in their brand deal with Disney and Star Wars that they just label it as a regular bobblehead. So let's take them out. I want to check them out. Alright, he's got a stand. It's actually similar to a Star Wars pop stand. A little bit different shape and a little bit thicker. But there you go. And as for bobbling, it doesn't really bobble that much, or at least it doesn't stay bobbling, right? It's like, stop. Pretty cool figure. It's got some heft to it. Obviously, it's different than the pop design or even the Wobblers design, which is probably why it wasn't labeled as Wobblers. Very, very basic, photorealistic figure. So, not bad. Okay, we've got a pop figure from the Specialty series, and this is Max Rebo. I always laugh at this figure because he's so big he barely fits in the box. They have to turn him sideways. I actually have this figure already, but it's a cool one to get in a box. Specialty series, these are showing up more and more in subscription boxes because they're especially for the smaller retails, and that would include box companies. In fact, I've used Specialty series in a couple of my subscription boxes, and this one is a cool one to have. So there's Max Rebo from Star Wars. So that's 2 Star Wars. This is interesting. We've got a little mystery, what I'm assuming is a pop figure, because it's exactly the same size and shape as a pop box. But it's kind of cool that they put a little extra layer of mystery on it. And the fact that it's a third figure is pretty unusual for these boxes. So let's see what we've got. Alright. We've got Logan from the X-Men line. The newer Logan, obviously. Kind of coincides with the other 90s X-Men series. I don't have this one. I have the t-shirt one. I have the Hot Topic exclusive one right there, but this is the one with the brown jacket, which I didn't have before, so nice to get a pop. It doesn't really match the theme. I don't know if it's just kind of a bonus. You know, I'll read through a little further when we get further into the box, but it's interesting to get, yet another pop and a mystery pop and one that doesn't fit the theme. So who knows? But very cool pop to have because I didn't have it. So that's a nice addition to my Marvel collection. Alright, we've got some smaller items. Looks like we've got a blind bag. I've gotten one of these before. Star Trek Helitrex. They're like skeleton little Star Trek dudes. I've actually gotten a Captain Kirk before, so let's see what this one is. And they're just little minifigures. Well, this is cool. We've got a little Borg figure. And there he is. The little Borg skeleton dude. These are kind of cool little plastic figures. Nothing to write home about, but they're fun for blind bags. Now I've got Kirk and the little Borg dude. More stuff. We've got a Funko pen. I dig getting these pop pens. And this one is BB-8. There's BB-8 right there in pen form. Nice, I like having these pens. They don't last very long. I think I had a Hulk one that worked for maybe 2 days before it was dead. But they're cool little. They're cool to have like in a cup on your desk or something like that. They're cool pens to have. All right, got a couple of packs of Topps cards. These are Star Wars Evolution trading cards, exploring character evolutions across the Star Wars saga. And this is from Topps. So this is from the, baseball card maker. And they're kind of shiny, foily type cards. You've got, Luke Skywalker. And it has a little blurb about him on the back. Obi-Wan. Padme. Ahsoka Tano, so that's cool. Getting into the animated series as well. There's Leia. 3PO. Mon Mothma. And this one is Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle. So this is an extra little vehicles one. Kind of see it there. It's cool. Cool little cards. I like the foil look to the cards. And they look like they'd be pretty collectible and good to give away. Alright. We've got a book. This is a book from the BBC. It's a Doctor Who book. Doctor Who, the Good, the Bad, and the Alien. So, so this is actually a novel. So it's a Doctor Who story, Doctor Who novel. Very cool. Fits the theme really well. Alright, we've got the dossier, which we'll look at in a second, because I've got another book in here. Oh, this is very cool. Doctor Who, the Official Annual 2016. This is a hardcover book from the BBC as well. And it's got some cool features on different parts of the Doctor Who universe. A couple of stories, backgrounds, puzzles. This looks like a fun book for any Doctor Who fan because it's more than just, a picture book. It's got a lot of cool stuff. Comic panels, comic stories, calendars, things like that. So pretty cool. That's it for the box. So let's get the box out of here. And we will check out the spoiler card. So let's talk about the spoiler card. You can kind of see up in the corner there that there were some variants. And they call them Wacky Wobblers, even though they're not branded that way. But could have gotten a few different types of the Wacky Wobblers. I see Chewbacca there, Finn is a Stormtrooper, and Rey as well. Let's see, that looks like the pen and the trading card's pretty standard. The Doctor Who book, Max Rebo's pretty standard. Obviously, a blind bag. The Star Trek is going to be blind bag, so we could have gotten a bunch of different ones. The Spock Said T-shirt, and then did you get a bonus mystery pop? So that's where this one came from. So had a chance at the bonus mystery pop as well as the LeVar Burton autographed photographs. So there were 2 different mystery bonus items randomly inserted, one being the pop, the other being the LeVar Burton autograph. And some boxes probably got both, because last month a couple boxes got all 3 of the bonus items. I got the pop, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't have a lot of room for autographs, and I don't seek them out too much, so getting the pop instead, obviously that adds to my collection, is definitely a win for me. On the back, they talk about next month, which is Dungeons and Dragons theme, or what do they call it, fantasy and adventure theme, featuring Sean Astin as the featured autograph. And then in May they have their anniversary box, so I'm anxious to see that. That's a Gotham theme, so I definitely am going to get that one. I don't know if I'm going to get April, but May for sure. With their anniversary box, I want to see what they do. So roundup of the box, I'm going to give this box, this is a tough one to rate, because I think from a value standpoint, getting the extra pop really puts it kind of over the A mark. But a normal box would not get this pop. So you're talking about the Wobbler, the Specialty Series Max Rebo, the Doctor Who book, the Doctor Who other book, the T-shirt, the cards. I mean, as I counted up, the pen, the blind bag, it's actually a lot of stuff. We're getting a lot of stuff in this box, and I got this one. So has to be an A box for me. I like the figures. I like the fact that I got 3 of them. Well, you know what? I'm going to drop this to an A- just because of the fandoms. I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan, so having a lot of the box budget taken up by 2 Doctor Who books, not for me, but maybe for you, right? So I'm still going to kind of value that, which is why the A-, but I dig the cards, I dig the pen, the shirt is cool, and the figures obviously are good. So a definite win here. This is a lot of stuff for 25 bucks. The Sure Thing box would have been 55, and that would have guaranteed me the autograph, and I think both. I think it guarantees you the bonus items, but this is totally worth it to me. This is some great value. Just in the figures alone, I spent 25 bucks in this box. Just in the figures alone, you're talking about at least 30 just in the figures. You throw in a T-shirt, you throw in the pop pen, you throw in the blind bag, you throw in the 2 books, you throw in the cards. I mean, it's going up and up and up and up, right? So collector's case has just been kind of an out of the park home run lately for me, and actually I've only got this, only my 3rd one, so it's definitely hit every time. So I would definitely recommend this box. It's been a great month. It's been a great box from month to month. I've really been looking forward to getting it. And then they have their popped box too, which they don't have right now, but every time that comes up, it's a good deal for me too, because that's been a hit with me. So I'm digging what the collector's case is doing. It's got a nice mixture of the populist stuff and the collector, the hardcore collector autograph print type stuff in the box. So I like where they go versus some of the boxes that really try to go a little too hardcore collector and don't give the value or have a hard time finding things. Collector's Case does a good job of kind of combining and making for a collectible, but also popular, cool toy type box. So that's about it. Let me know what you think of the Collector's Case this month in the comments below while you are hitting that like button, which helps us out. As always, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we will see you next time. Adios.